morning everybody, welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok M Classic, and this is gonna be the official beginner's guide of Immortal MBGG to Ragnarok M Classic. Let's start with the daily battles, okay? So the daily battles is located here at your character profile. So at first, if you're gonna look at the info here, you'll be starting at 3,500 combat attempt. So how do you count the combat attempt? One kill is one combat attempt, okay? So when you kill a monster, that's considered one combat attempt, okay? So that defeats the purpose of having an AoE build in the game. Auto attack and single target builds are now going to be the meta in grind, because it's gonna be easier for you to just kill monsters one by one. If a lot of people are attacking one monster, who gets the experience and who gets the combat attempt? The first and the second hit gets the combat attempt, okay? So how do you get those 3,500? You can make it faster on counting those 3,500 by using a meteoric chain. It's very common in the game, so you'll easily get meteoric chains through the daily mission boards and also on the event item NPCs on Frontera. Now, this one becomes 5,500 by the time that you get to a second job, and after that transcended second job, you'll get 7,500 per day, and when you reach to third job, you'll be getting 10,000 per day. So that is the reason why your primary target in this game is leveling, because once you have already reached third job, you can get 10,000 combat attempts. That means more experience, more base and job experience, more items, and more importantly, more Zenny. Okay, so that is for your daily battles. Second type of combat time is the gameplay time. Both of this will give you experience. The gameplay time will be used on your instance. Okay, we have several instances here wherein you could get experience, starting with the very first, wherein you're gonna focus on mostly on your early game, which is the Rift. Okay, the Rift is where you get a lot of Rift gears. Most of the job classes need Rift gears, much more efficient and refined Rift gears at first than getting those crafted gears or gear drops, because this one gives you already a very good amount of stats for your character. Only focus on refining the blue ones, because the blue ones are gonna give you higher stats. Now, each of this drop are for different job classes. For example, when you see something like this, attack and magical attack, it will be for the genetics or alchemists. The next one is gonna be this one for physical damage. Maybe it's gonna be for a melee user. This one is magic damage, so probably for a magic user. And this one is healing received. For sure, this one is gonna be for supports or for priests. So same goes with the shields, same goes with other types of drops here, such as the cloaks and the boots. Okay, so as you go further along here, that's the time that you will be getting your blue accessories. Okay, even the accessories are really good even to mid-game. And when I say mid-game, that is pre-level 100. Until you're not yet level 100, the most efficient in terms of Zennies is through the use of Rift gears at first. Now, next one would be Battle of Cake. This instance is for the gacha headgears. Okay, so every week it will be reset, and a new purple gear or gacha wear will be on this instance. And if you're not that lucky on looting it, don't worry. This instance drops the marshmallow, and the marshmallow is used for you to directly purchase the designated gacha wear for that week. Next will be the Wild Fantasy Fable, one of the easier instances here wherein you can get your upgrade materials on. So this one drops the Stone of All Things. So Stone of All Things is used whenever you don't have or you lack items for you to upgrade your current gear. For example, on my telekinetic orb here, we have yet to upgrade our orb until tier 8 here. For example, if we're gonna upgrade this one, I currently don't have memory gem or the glitter shell or the temporal crystal. There is a tick box here to use your Stone of All Things, and that would be easier for you instead of purchasing the items for you to upgrade your current gear. Okay, so for each tier here, you'll be getting different types of drops. Okay, so next is the Chaotic Invasion. Challenging this instance is just the same as when your party is going to an MVP, and it will also drop the same drops as an MVP drops in the field. The only difference is that this one gives you a ton of experiences. Apart from that, you are not disturbed by any other parties. It is solo to your party. So just in case you need a special accessory, this is where you get the accessory. For example, you need Eye of Dulahan. All you have to do is find a Chaotic Invasion instance wherein there is an Orc Lord, and there's a chance for you to get an Eye of Dulahan. Okay, the next one is the Endless Tower. This one though does not give you experience, but still it would be available for you and reset every week. So you get a ton of rewards here and loots. Now, the Oracle Dungeon, this is really good because it gives you Nolan cards. You get Nolan cards per run here, and considering that there is gonna be 20 chances per week for you to finish the Oracle Dungeon, then you'll get a maximum of 200 Nolan cards here per week. And one Nolan card roll is amounting to 1,500. That would give you a chance to get an MVP card. An easier way to get an MVP card, but there's an RNG to it. Next, this is the Echoing Corridor. This is where you get Brave's Holy Emblem for you to purchase different types of items in-game. This is a maze, and you should be very keen and very focused in order for you to tackle it up to floor 20. Okay, next is the Valhalla Ruins. This is where you get your gold medal and your contribution for your Aesir. This is very important. You can get this up to 5 times every week. Next is Thanatos Tower. This is for an advanced player. Maybe they will now try it the first week. You need a ton of coordination and a ton of advanced gears for this one. Although the rewards here are very good, it will help you against different guilds on guild versus guild. More guides on this in the upcoming days. Okay, let's now go to the other things that you need to look on the character user interface. So you have here your ID. This ID can be copied and can be sent whenever you want to top up. And speaking of, there's a new item, Fire Element Ring.
Yeah, boy.
But it's 9,980. I only have 4,667. I still need around 5,000. If I'm gonna top that up, I'm also gonna get all of this. Oh, so many items. So I just need to recharge 6,580. What? This is 6,250 pesos? Even without the tax. That's too expensive. What am I gonna do?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Don't worry guys, I have found a solution. Lapakgaming is now my favorite top-up place. It is a top-up website that offers affordable and guaranteed safe transactions. A wide variety of games are available here, from Ragnarok Eternal Love, Ragnarok X Next Generation, Ragnarok Origin, ROOLNA, Throne and Liberty, the Ragnarok. For the same price you are willing to pay for your diamonds in-game, you can get up to 60. Yes, you heard me right, 60% more diamonds. For the 6,580 diamonds, we get more than 9,000 diamonds in Lapakgaming. Isn't that a lot of savings? Yes! And they are now providing a faster turnaround time on your top-ups. So safer, faster, and more convenient. So you will only use your UID so that you can top up. The same amount of Zenny, which is the 64.8 million Zenny that has the same additional gift of 7.2 million, it's not 5,000. It is 4,422.37. Wow, that's more than 600 pesos discounted on your top up. 700 pesos discounted on the supposedly 5,000 pesos that I am gonna pay. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the video description below and top up now with me in Lapakgaming! Or you can send it to your friends just in case they have a trouble of locating your character across your IGN. Using your IGN, they can definitely locate your character using the ID number. This is your base, job level, daily battles. We have already talked about that. Your stats and your points remaining. If you are unsure and you haven't watched my videos or my guides yet, you can easily click the build here. On this side, you can easily get to see your basic attributes. On the second tab here, you can see also the progression in terms of your handbook. And on the last side, if you're looking for the title is here. And also, you can differentiate your status here, marital status, equipment info. If you're wondering, it is in this part. So you can make your equipment info available. Let's now go to the dailies. Okay, for the dailies here, in terms of the mission board, you can easily skip the mission board if you have rice balls. Rice balls are a gift from your pet, so make it sure that you have a pet as fast as you can, so you can easily skip the missions on the mission board. Which one to skip? The one that gives you a reward of meteoric chain. That's the highest priority. Next would be mercenary tickets. The third one would be Zenny bags. The next one would be monster expulsion. You just have to kill enemy units until 500 enemy units. Then Rift, you can raid Rift that you have already finished. And then after that, on your guild donation, guild blessing, enhancement, and just pet labor. So pet labor is sending your additional pet, not the pet that you currently have. For example, I have only one pet here and it's currently deployed. You cannot use that on the pet labor. You have to catch other pets so that you can use it to gather different types of items on the pet labor. For example, here on the cooking center, it will give you a rice bowl every 30 minutes. On the item shop, it will give you this item, various tier A food. And for smile assistance, you get one pouring coin every 25 minutes. So that's really good. That's why I am preferring at the very beginning smile assistance here. And the next one would be guild and then arena. You get a lot of Medal of Honor here. So where do you use your Medal of Honor? Medal of Honor is used on your Medal of Honor shop. I would suggest that you shop either gold medal and contribution. Sometimes it's also good for you to stack on the honor proof and praying card pack. Next would be this second tab here, and this is the build guide, or I would say the build statistics. This is very much important because it shows how much of the population or the players are resorting to different types of equipment usage and card usage. For example, for a sorcerer, okay, 82% of the owners are using Sage Diary. So that would be a good determining factor for you on which gear would be the more popular, and that would be, you know, if you're a beginner, that would be easier for you to follow. Next tab here is gonna be the supply and demand tables and graphs. So this is very important if you want to, you know, save more Zenny and of course earn more Zenny for your character. Next would be the currency bag. So where is the currency bag? The currency bag is this one. All right, so this is where you can see your current Zenny contribution gold medal, how much have you topped up, and how much you can use to gift to a character. Or if you don't know, you can actually gift an item to other characters or to other players, if you have this reward points card. Next tab is your other items that you would most likely need and most likely use. So if you're searching for Eden coins, how much Eden coins, where to use this, Brave's Holy Emblem, etc. Okay, the last one would be vouchers, weapon vouchers, and this is just, you know, an additional costume for your weapon. For example, I'm a sorcerer right now, so if I'm gonna deposit that, okay, I would be putting it here, and I would now be able to use it as a costume for my character's weapon. Okay, there you go. So without it, it would look like this, very bland. Now it has a different costume and texture too. That will be all for the first part of our beginner's guide. The second part of our beginner's guide, we will now tackle the gears. Okay, the gears refines how to progress on your gears. Really important, from enhancement, refining, upgrading your cards, enchantment, and we're also gonna talk about handbook, your handbook, and also the guild. All right, so see you in the next video. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you happen to like this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again in the next video. Bye bye. Now I found you.